plug to plug that in? Maybe the keyboard? I mean, I'm not doing my art stuff right now. I don't want to do anything. Ow. I definitely don't want to be hurting myself. It's taking everything I have not to just dip down into my chair and pass out. Let's notify people that I am in fact live. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm in mine. Now, what am I doing? Is Fox live? Paste. I also realized I haven't changed the YouTube. I haven't changed it. I'm sorry, Nugget. I'm starting to sweat here, baby girl. Give me your foot. There you go. Okay, let's figure ourselves out here. I should be on the copy of this. Okay, we don't need to worry about the templates. I think I will put another template though. Right click, load sample. Let's see. I don't know if we actually want something that's probably not. We probably don't want anything that's really lavish. What is that? Oh, tower. At first I thought that at first I thought it said town and I was confused. Actually, also I need to change what ear that's on because my mic needs to be closer to my mouth so that y'all can hear me. Probably, what is it? Not the abandoned town, where was it? Oasis? Yeah. Let's do the Oasis. I want the Oasis under Stoic Rose! Hello! I am attempting to make wow, just so you know, I'm slower than normal. I've been so freaking tired. I've been doing like nothing but sleeping. And I'm like, bro, I want to do stuff. My body is like, no. And I'm like, well, heck you then. I'm doing it anyway. I'm making a game based on, well, what I'm doing is I have because I do art, I do character creation, I do stories, I do comics, I do all that kinds of stuff. Well, I started doing an RPG comic. So basically what I'm trying to do is turn that RPG comic into a video game. Yes. Bruh, it's stupid. So stupid. So now what I'm doing is just I'm trying to figure out how to do menus myself. Without the use of, I have one plugin that's like it's helpful, but I can't do everything that I want in it. Yeah, so the comic is bear with me. I'll get there, I promise. I don't have an official name for the comic yet. But it's set in a space western type environment. So looking for doing like a rustic sci-fi, if that makes sense. Kind of like a post-apocalyptic feel. But it's incorporating those science fiction and western sort of vibes in there. Like kind of like the feeling of like Westworld. I know it's not exactly western, but like Fallout. I have a friend that's been playing a lot of Fallout. The Mandalorian is another one for just like the type of vibes that we're going for. And the main character is, y'all will be controlling the main character's actions. And the story will actively change based on your decisions. Based on like the places you decide to go, the people you decide to talk to. So it's a very action-driven game. What am I trying to do here? I don't want that. I don't want a tile set. I want an icon, so I have to go up. I'm not an expert. I just started doing this. I've been working on game stuff for probably about 2 months. So, yeah, I've gone through a bunch of plugins, a bunch of DLC stuff. I found sort of the combination that's so do I, bro. Just the whole vibe is like immaculate. Where is this? Can't find the thing I was like just looking at. Where is that? Oh, it's the icon. That's what it is. G-Maker. Oh, okay. Hey, don't even worry about it. One thing that I have discovered about RPG Maker is that despite which version you use, it can be pretty on par with like what you're doing, regardless of which version you're in. whatever you're doing, you can find a comparable way to do it in the other versions of it, just from what I've seen and understood. Because I have RPG Maker MZ and MV. I got it in a bundle. Yeah. So I'm always open for suggestions and stuff. And hey, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's not gonna work. So I'm always open for learning stuff, suggestions, things like that. But I've gone through so many plugins. I'm so excited. Ow! Nugget! Why? Nugget is a cat. She is currently chilling with me, but she will decide randomly that biting me is a good idea. You want to know something hilarious? Those aren't birds. Those are frogs. Those are frogs is what those are. It's like 10:42 at night where I am. 10:42 on a Wednesday. This is just at nighttime to like really stupid early in the morning. Yep, frogs. They're called koki frogs. They are found in Hawaii, which is where I'm at. They're not supposed to be here though. I think they're supposed to be Puerto Rico. Hold on. I'm going to fact check myself. Koki frog. Let's see, where are y'all supposed to be at? Ah! I'm correct. It is native to Puerto Rico. But they have been introduced often accidentally to places like Hawaii, the US Virgin Islands, Florida, and even some Caribbean islands where they become an infestation. Where it can become an invasive pest due to a lack of natural predators. Yeah. Because, like, here they're invasive. To the point where, like, people, if they see a koki frog, yep, if they see a koki frog on the road, they will actively try to run it over. Hawaii, unfortunately, has become victim to a lot of species being introduced that shouldn't be here, and just it's absolutely devastated the ecosystem. There is one thing they have managed to keep out, though, and that's snakes. They have managed to keep out snakes. Might run to the gas station real quick and get a snack. Yeah! Go get those snacks. Yeah. It's still a lovely place to live, though. I've enjoyed living here. And, like, you don't have to worry about snakes or bears or mountain lions or anything like that. The most dangerous things you have to worry about are pigs. And of course, other people, but... Yeah, I highly encourage you to get those snacks. Snacks are great. Okay, let's see. We are going to do a conditional brunch. Nice. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous here. I moved here back in 2020. It was like the very end of 2020. Like October, I want to say October 2020 is when I moved here. Hey, yeah, let's talk gas station snacks. What is your favorite snack when you go to the gas station? Mine is right up the road from me. There's a gas station and I love to go there and get these I forget what they're called, but they're a fish shaped. They're shaped like a fish and it's a pastry. It's a thin pastry on the outside, and inside is ice cream, and the flavors you can get is like chocolate, red bean, matcha, strawberry. Is there another one? But they're delicious. They're so good. But I've only ever seen them here. When I lived in Arizona, though, I love to go to Quick Trip and get taquitos or a hot dog. God, I miss that place. Yeah! Those things are so good. God, they're so good. Yes! Yes, that's what they're called. Taiyaki. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Quick Trip, let's go! Bro, I love Quick Trip. Hands down, favorite gas station to get food from. Even if you don't get gas there, getting the food is like, oh, chef's kiss. Okay. Now I need to think how I'm doing this. So I need it to be same as character. Same as character? No, I need it to be... Hmm. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Has been a manager for Quick Trip. Heck yes, let's go. Certain attachment to it, yeah. No, I can definitely see that. Nugget, I love you too. I would just prefer if you wouldn't try to bite me or stick your claws into my flesh. I would prefer you to not do that. Still love you though. Yeah. That baby. I love that old baby. Ow! Nugget! She loves the cuddle so much she doesn't know what to do with herself, so she bites me. And she's got sharp teeth. Yeah, it's snack time. Go get that snack. Go get those snacks. Snacks are good. Let's see. Hmm. shift is to dash. Don't know how you would do it on a script. Event touch. Oh, it would have to be auto run. I have to do it as an auto run. And I'm gonna have it above everything. Ideally, I'd want this clicked. Put number, select item, show scrolling text. Initialize. Okay, that's switching between things. Wait. Trigger. Yeah, it's got to auto run. I'm gonna call it menu. Oh, also, YouTube hates me, but I need to play music or something. It's for main menu. Less conversation, a little more action, please. It's aggravation, satisfaction in me. A little less box. Guess maybe it should be show choices. Right, Nugget, you're gonna have to hold up my keyboard. Maybe I'm tired of talking. Oh, when I started walking. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up a tutorial. Look at this book. You know what? Let's see. Maybe I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking. My goodness, nugget. Okay. So you create a common event. And you have it run parallel. I should have listed overthinking everything. I'll tell you all about it when I have the time. So the trigger to parallel. Create a switch with it. Being honest. Okay. You can use this switch to disable or enable the custom menu. Feels like love. It feels like love. Make a condition branch. Okay. With an elf breath for another thwip. Oh my god. Just agreed over the worst enemy. HD and always running away. Hey, now if I'm being honest, it's me to death. Trying to stop it, I'm trying my best. Feels like love. It feels. I'm just gonna put main menu 1, apply. Must be love. Branch with another switch. This will allow show if the menu is on or not. Then add a conditional branch of a keybind of your choice to open the menu for each branch. Cancel is being triggered. mean, that's smart. So then we have to add there's a red flag. I've been known to put my lover on a pedestal. Those things just don't last. Time I take my rose-colored glasses off is being triggered. Oh wait. Oh yeah. And then you leave that as an end. And there's your else branch. Dance all night. Ooh, so what you doing? Think you're confusing. Wait, what? Hold on. In here, make a conditional branch with the else branch for another switch. This will show whether the menu is on or not. Then add a conditional branch of a keybind for your choice to open the menu for each branch. So I gotta do another conditional branch. But you know I could do this dance all night. Ooh, what you doing? Don't know who you think that you're confusing. I feel like, ooh, it's amusing. You think I'm gonna fall for an illusion. Okay. Illusion, I really like the way you're moving. I just wanna dance with an illusion. Wanna dance with, I just wanna dance with, dance all night. Okay. Make sure it's set to is being triggered. Okay. Add your UI layer into the else branch. And add the menu is on switch on. Favorites brand new. It's in the papers. I seem to see. Must be something underneath. Take two. I'm still trying to figure out what makes you hard on the call, unless it comes from your heart. Head's right. Time thinking about the things you like. Okay. So they have. Ow. It's right there, in front of my face. Fire when the strobe hits you. Yes. But you're looking for something new. Proof. All the level it up the crew. Select never settles. It only gets better the more you see. I'm full and free. Confidence is key. Watch me figure it out. It's all about what you bring to the crowd when your reverence is loud. You over, set your fire on me. Getting closer. Wait, what's the 100%? Wait, okay, it must be 0, 0. Okay, here we go. 100%, 100%. 225 normal, okay. The heat, and when the strobe hits you. Bet you're looking for something new. Wait. It's right there. Okay. Special listed overthinking everything. I'll tell you all about it when I've got the time. Never doubt you might have found it vanishing. It's all upper left? Yeah. If I'm being honest, find it so hard to just keep it simple and follow my heart. Like love, if it feels like love, if it feels like love, then it must be love. Greed may my worst enemy. HD and always running away. And now if I'm being honest, scares me to death. I'm trying to stop it, I'm trying my best. If it feels like love, if it feels like love, if it feels like love. Okay, 4. Then control switches. Control switches. Main menu is on. Okay. Switch on, okay. I recommend making the picture a higher number because if you have another of the same picture play at the same time, it could mess up. Okay. Now, do the complete opposite on the other branch. Oh, okay. So on the other branch, we want it to erase picture 1 through 4. Okay. 2. 3. 4. Oh, 4. Set. And then we want to switch it off. Control switch. Main menu 1. And we want to turn it off. Okay. Okay. Now we have an operational picture menu. To make the menu work, create an event. It's best to put this in the beginning of your game. Okay. Apply. Okay. In yourself, pride than the life you're living for. Behind, I need 'em when it's cold outside. Control switches. That was right there. Control switch. Menu is on. Okay. And then we want to change menu access. Disable. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this as action button. Okay. Apply. Okay. Nope. Cancel. Oh, I don't have the controller on. New game. Wait. I forget what my cancel button is. Okay, that's the action button. That is to call it. some stuff isn't working. Oh, I know why it's not working. Okay, so what I need to do then is... First of all... Okay. So... It's not working, so I need to go here... And it's these ones. I'm gonna shut down those plugins. Then we're gonna save. Something I do need to do... I'm gonna go to my downloads. Oh, I love this song. It's game time. I've been waiting seconds on the sidelines. Scared of failing for my whole life. I ain't scared of failing no more, no. No more, no, no, no. Actually, I should probably do... Copy. Oh, who cares if it all goes wrong? 'Cause when I die, at least I smile to say I tried. How you get knocked down, it's how you get back up. Don't play it safe, it's how you break that makes you strong enough. Fight to your soul, go hard or go home. Wanna be a winner? You gotta learn to lose. Okay, now we're gonna open this back up. Game time. Something special, make those headlines. Call the gold and I won't think twice. Not scared of failing no more, no. No more, no, no, no. All to their knees. Losers rise to their feet. Who cares if it all goes wrong? 'Cause when I die, at least I smile to say I tried. Okay, I'm gonna hit apply, hit OK. We're gonna save. Winner? We gotta learn to lose. Ow. Options. Input configure. There you are. Oh, I missed it. Okay, let's see. Cancel is escape. Well, the menu's still there. Which that shouldn't be a thing. Because, according to this, we disabled it. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Okay, let's just double check everything. We have the menu one on. Okay. Let's go to our database. Button cancels being triggered. Menu off, menu on. That is when cancels being triggered. I wonder if it's the wrong switch. I think I did the wrong switch. Yes, what you get. Oh. Come here. Edit. Okay, let's try this again. Cookies and a V8 energy drink. Let's go. Heck yeah. Okay, well, the menu's still on. Oh, X. Okay, so the X button would be the one that calls it. Okay. So the thing that I need it to do is I need this to run parallel. I need this to be on automatically. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Delete. Apply. Okay. Because I need this to turn on automatically. Okay, see? That menu thing's gone now, so when I hit X... Okay! Let's go! Look at us. My shoulder's irritating me. Trying to make a custom menu. Because, like, the default menu, like, isn't bad, but I want to make it look the way that I want, and I want to make it where it has access to all the things that I want to have access to. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to have quests, and I want to make a quest log. Because I want to have it where you can pick up side quests. Yeah, because I want to have it where you can pick up side quests. You know, you can... It's going to be very much a move at your own pace. Like, if you want to follow the story, it will tell you the key events when you come across them, like, hey, this continues the story. This is going to, take you down a different path than the other one would. So the paths, like, reveal themselves, like, as you explore. But if you want to be a loot goblin and destroy stuff and do side quests, get loot and all that other stuff, you can absolutely do that. So I want, like, all that to be in, like, the same place. But I also don't want to work with plugins. Because I've tried a lot of plugins. There's either the plugin costs money, which, get that bag. I'm not faulting anyone for charging for their stuff. This is a lot of work. You put a lot of work into it. Charge whatever you want for the thing. Which, if I had all the money, I would definitely pay and support that. Yeah, and that's my whole thing, is I want it to be option-based. And then I've also had it brought to my attention where it's like, I don't have to do this, but, like, people that have a hard time with decision-making. Being like, they like those types of games, but, like, they have to be in the right mindset for those kinds of games. Just make it where, like, when they do the different interaction, like, have yes or no options. And have it where, like, when they want to do certain story events, they can trigger it and the event will just play. And then it's like they're following a story mode in a game instead of, like Legend of Zelda. You're not, you don't really have a lot of decision making. It's a lot of yes and no in Zelda games. But ultimately the story is just continuing as you hit certain event milestones. So I do want that to be an option, like a version of it. Like how in the beginning of games you can put if you want, like, it to be on easy mode or hard mode. I want you to be able to select which version of the game you're going to play. Yeah. Okay, we need to make another common event. But, like, if I can figure out how to make the menu myself, how to do the UI myself, this is just where my thought process is. If I can do that, then I have set myself up for where I can make all of the things that I want to make. Like, the quest log, the inventory, items, and those types of things. Okay, let me see. Like, does it choose an option for you automatically in that mode? Yes. Well, it sticks to, like, yes or no, and, like, okay, like, the first base of the game, that once I figure everything out, what will be happening is there's routes you can take. So, like, when you exit out of the first area, so the first area is an inn. That's where you start. Once you exit the inn, your attention is brought to this new character that has showed up. And it does a little scene, and then it says, a little pop-up will come up and says, hey, this is a story mode. This is part of the actual story. If you want to trigger it and go to the next part of the story on this, go talk to this character. And then from there, you can decide if you're going to talk to the character, if you're going to run around and do whatever you're going to do first. Well, as you're running around, you encounter another character, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to say, talk to this character if you want to continue the story mode. But in that case, it would... Gosh darn it. It would indicate that this was a different path. That this is also continuing the story mode, but it's a different branch of the story. So you decide which path the story is going to take, depending on who you talk to first. If you're going to talk to the first character first, or the second character you're into first. And that's going to stay the same. That's going to still be, you have that option on which one you're going to trigger. And then from there, it will go into a yes or no instead of a list. It'll just be less detailed. Like, you're still going to kind of have options, but it's not going to be like a, oh, what's a good comparison? You know, like the game, oh my gosh. The new game that came out, Dispatch. Dispatch, that's what it's called. Have you seen previews of that game, or people playing that game? Because I've seen a few people playing it. But it has, like... I'm almost there. We're almost there, brain. Detailed. There's the word. I haven't played it either. Voidy! Hi, Voidy! Oh, Stoic Rose, I don't know if you have Twitch, but I am also live on Twitch. I always dual stream. But you don't have to go over there. I'm streaming in both places for a reason. So like Dispatch and games like Dispatch have really detailed orientated choices. Also, the Twitch says hi. Voidy over on Twitch says hello, Stoic Rose. Very detail-orientated choices. Whereas, like, Legend of Zelda, like I was comparing earlier, Legend of Zelda has a lot of yes and no. Like, are you taking the quest? Yes or no? Ah, well, on Twitch, it's the same username. It's Foxicorn Comics. And if I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Twitch. I don't go live on YouTube unless I'm live on Twitch. The only... I prefer Twitch over YouTube, so I usually, if I'm not live on YouTube, I might be live on Twitch. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Also, Voidy Stoic Rose says hi. I also, once again, you don't have to go over there, but I do also have, channel points over there. Okay, we need a controller. Lizard. Yes, like that. Lizard. How are you, Voidy? Alright, let's see. Comedy event, we're making up our controller. Okay, I'm gonna put MC for our menu controller. Tequila! Okay, and then we want... You know, felt. I'm also living. I can't say much else, but I'm living. I am living. Okay, we need to go to the last one. Button. Oh. Triggered. And this is what? Right. I know my right from my left, I promise. I promise. But yeah, if you're ever wondering where I'm at, Foxicorn Comics. I'm Foxicorn Comics everywhere. Though I will warn ahead of time, I am most active on Twitch and YouTube. I have other socials, but this is just primarily where I'm at. Okay. Since your UI is lined horizontal, you just need to select them from left to right. Okay. Create a variable, make it add a constant of 1. I'm trying to make a custom menu. Because the default menu isn't bad, but it doesn't do what I want. And I can't get it, I can't edit it the way that I want to edit it without a plugin that you have to pay for. So I'm like, nah, figure it out. Okay, constant of 1. Gonna go down 1. Frost! I am temporarily awake. Charge my phone, then lay back down. Can't agree, Frost. What am I doing? The only reason I'm up is because I've been sleeping for probably the past 2 days. Okay. I'll put selector 1. Apply. Control C. I'm gonna set for 7:30. Oh, okay. Yep, had to take out that trash. You had to do your adult responsibilities. Okay, cost of 1. Yeah. Gotta be an adult. How this works is each button is going to be labeled a number. Since we have 3 buttons, our limit range is 0 through 2. Wait. Oh, yeah, so we're gonna do this, and it's gonna do that. And then we want to do this, add another control branch. Oh, we want to go here. Wait. No. Yes, no? Wait, left. Okay, yeah. Button. Left. It's being triggered. I was going to do it last night. Ooh. That's a morning me problem. Felt. And then we want subtract. 1. 29 degrees? That's revolting. Oh, no. But since the adding constant can be infinite, we need to add a limit. To do that, add a conditional branch for the variable with a non-equal sign. What? I was up to 4 a.m. Oh, de-stressing. Okay, de-stressing is good. Felt. Okay, so variable selector that constant 2. Okay. Okay, I think I'm doing that right. Okay, cool. Because our UI limits to 2, the program would have to check if the variables be on 2. Do the same with the left key, but make it 0. Okay. Guarantee. 7 wonders, yeah, I don't see. Another common event. This is where we actually interact with the menu. controller. Okay, then we're making another one. Okay, that doesn't have a trigger. Okay, interaction. Interaction. Another common event. This is where we actually interact with the menu. Make a conditional branch with an else branch with the variable from the last common event. So variable selector. What's the number? I think it's the equal. I don't think it's the cancel out equal sign. Give me a second. I gotta look at this. Yeah, it's equal. Okay. Remember the labels we gave? Let's start with the items button, which is 0. Okay. In the first branch, tint the picture that you gave to that button. I'm just darkening it. And in the else branch, just tint it back to normal. Okay. So it puts it under time picture. My love, let me see your fire. My bows up and about to get higher. Heart beating out my chest. Oh, it's not time picture, it's tint picture. Oh, okay. Tint picture 2. Oh. I could just darken it. I could just hit dark. It's going. I was so exhausted. Stoic Rose was here. Like I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. But like I'm also tired of being tired. I'm tired of sleeping. But yeah, I'm tired of, I'm so tired of being tired. So like I haven't been working on like it as much as I want to work on it. Yeah. And I've tried a lot of different things like what's it called? It's Rose's probably heard of it, the Visustella, or it's like it has 2 names. It's like Visustella for MZ, and it's like Yanfly for MZ, the MZ version of this, of RPG Maker. But to be able to edit anything, they give you like a base pack, and the base pack has a lot of the basic stuff, but to edit any of it, you have to go in to the JavaScript and edit it in there. It's not exactly coding, but it is a lot of commands and stuff you have to put in there. And, like, that would take more time for me to have to, find a tutorial on how to do all of that, or do, like, a bunch of trial and error to try to figure out how everything triggers, to make sure everything works, and everything like that. And if you want, like, a what you see is what you get editor of the menus, with the Visucella, you gotta pay for them. And I'm like, yeah, get that bag, whatever you need to do, but I'm not made of money. For people who are just starting out trying to make a game that is their own, they're not gonna have a bunch of money sitting around to get all of these plugins. And customizing a menu, in my opinion, should be a basic thing, not a premium thing. Like, I should be able to get the base game to look how I want it, at least basically. But that is just my opinion. But, like, I don't have all that money sitting around to do all of that. So, and then there's lots of other plugins that, like, would be great, but once again, they're pay. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a menu myself without plugins. That's just going to have to be the way that I do it. And that's currently what we're doing. We're currently figuring out how to make the UI and everything ourselves so that we can customize it and get everything connected. And I feel like if I can get that down and make the menus myself, then I can make it look and do whatever I want it to do. And add any features that I want to add, like questing and stuff like that. So that's currently what we're trying for. Okay, they had this set to 1. I didn't see if it was a wait for completion. Okay, and then else. Two. 1. It's becoming so. Okay. This is just to visually show where the cursor is. Next, add a conditional branch to if OK is being triggered. Okay, so then we have to do another conditional branch. And we want if OK is being triggered. And then we want to put all of this in there. I could not agree with you more. that cuz kind of upset me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it upsets me a little bit because and that makes me upset with RPG Maker in general, because that is a severe oversight, in my humble opinion, to not have it where I can edit the UI right from the program. And once again, let's not pretend that these are cheap programs, because they absolutely are not. I think MZ itself, I got it on sale, and I just so happened to have the finances for it. I got it on sale, but this is normally an $80+ program. Like, this is an expensive program. Excuse me. And I can't do half the stuff that, especially when it comes to customizing UI, like the menus and everything like that. You have to do this roundabout way. They don't have an actual editor for you to use. Which is just really irritating, because you're telling me that I have to go get a plugin, and a plugin that costs money, because there's no free plugins for this. RPG Maker. Hi, Tiny Head. RPG Maker. My leg does not have it. Does not have a free plugin for you to edit the UI. You have to pay for it. And it's like, I don't like that. Your programs themselves cost enough that you should be giving me the plugins for free. I'm just gonna say it. You should be providing these plugins for free. You wanna know how many free plugins there are? For, like, RPG Maker MZ, for example? I think there's maybe 3. I think there's maybe 3 or 4 out of 100-something plugins. Is it big brain stuff? I don't know. Oh, the things have been okay. I'm just tired. I'm just super exhausted. Oh, yeah, no, I feel you on that. I've been working with this thing for about 2 months. I just wish there was more like what you see is what you get editor stuff with it. And there isn't. It's easier than coding. Like, at least I'm not having to code it. What is that? Then add a script. Wait, what? Hold on. Visually where the cursor is. Next, add a conditional branch of OK is being triggered. Then add a script call of that button. I'd. Okay. Personally, I feel with these tutorials, if they're going to have a script call, They should have it in the description so I can copy and paste instead of having to look at it and try to recreate it. Okay, where do you... Oh, hold on. Oh, crud, I did it wrong. Okay, so this goes in here. That goes in there. Okay, that's how that goes. Is it? Wait. So that goes there, and then a script goes here. Hold on, I have it full screened right now, so I can't see anything. Okay, so it's... Scene... Manager... Is that a dot? I'm guessing. Push... It looks like it's that. Scene... Item... Then it's that. I'm really hoping that was the correct thing. Oi. I wonder... Well, no, I can. I could. Getting back. Oh, man. I really want to try to make my own. One thing that I'm definitely looking at doing, going through all this process, is I want to make my own plugins. I want to make my own, but I want, like... I kind of want it to run independently, if that makes sense. So, like, you can do what you're going to do and then import it in, instead of, like, plugging it into the system. If you know what I mean. Now repeat with the variable conditions with the other buttons. Okay. Getting back to it. Back to it. Edit. Open save screen. Wait, what? Shouldn't it be the same? I'm gonna keep watching the I'm gonna keep watching the tutorial, see if it explains any of this stuff, because if it doesn't explain it, I'm not gonna be completely happy with it. engine will already have its own script calling, such as the save button. Okay, so instead of doing the script, open save screen. Return to title screen. Return to title screen. Okay. Finally make another common event. This is where the menu will actually activate. Make sure auto run is on with the second switch. Okay. Auto run is on. So wait, what? We need another? No, menu. It's menu. Okay. You know what's the worst enemy? Okay, menu 1. So do that one. Okay. Add the controller and interaction command event. Okay. Add a common event. And it wants us to add the controller. And then add the interaction one. And then we want it to wait 1 frame. Okay. And make sure to add a wait command. Okay, I added the wait command. Okay. Many different ways to customize your menu, so get creative. Okay. Apply. Okay, so now I do want menu. Menu. apply. Okay. Now, it's not going to look like a menu. Just so y'all are aware. I was messing around with it. Just making sure things worked. New game. Okay, see, we don't have the menu up there. So we should be able to press X. Oh, that's not good. It's because how I have it set up. Okay, well.
It's been 84 years.
I do not want to move Nugget, but I might have to move Nugget because I am burning up. I'm warm and cold at the same time, and it's stupid. Days are gone. Oh. Okay. You're okay. I really hate that I'm cold, but I'm warm. Like, I really wish my body would pick a lane and stay in it. That's what I wish. Hot times and you jump, coming down with goosebumps. You dare to go there, mama, get you. Oh. Battery's low on the headphones. Are you okay, Nugget? How you doing, Wayne? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I want to test out this. I want to thoroughly test out this thing. The stupid thing. I hate that will not just come up. Going okay. Just got up not too long ago. Ah. I've been awake for a little bit. A little bit? An hour? Oh. Clip Studio has an update. Currently seeing with the cloud syncing is stopped. Wait, software. Do you want to quit? Yes. Yeah. Oh, man. My shoulder hurts. First was my left shoulder, now it's my right one. Nugget has moved. Oh, freedom. Oh, man. Oh. What we're gonna... Oh, sorry, Nugget. We're gonna make a very simple menu thing. See how it looks. Gotta make it look marvelous. It look marvelous. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait. Wish I could tell you all I wanna say. I'm getting in your way. Oh, by the way, you saw walking, said to dance. No time to talk. Now, I gotta look at this. I'm so irritated. Oh! Tell us the drama. What's going on with Clip Studio right now? Should I be looking at other stuff while I'm waiting for this to load? Probably not. Okay, so it's not a complete tutorial. That's nice. Okay, that's cool. That's all it shows you. That, what I just did, is all they show you how to do. They don't show you how to customize the actual, like, UI menus. Because, they're like, oh, here's how to customize the menu, but it's only the menu. It's only that main menu on how to get to things. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna switch my headphones. Okay. I need. Well, that's not it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had a charger cord around here somewhere. That I like plugged into the thing, and now I'm like, I don't know what I did with that. So I'm gonna have to use the other cord. I can't find a way to change. There we go. I can't find a way to change size of folder and their content if they are set as keyframes. So there seems to be. Make them shrink when used as. So size as far as like the icons? I'm sorry if I don't understand. I'm assuming it's something working with the animation. Well, you said using for animation. Oh, the other thing I like about these headphones is I can use them while they're being charged. Oh, okay. That's weird that's not letting you do that. Okay. I am gonna go use the restroom. While I'm waiting for this, I'm gonna go ahead and put my break screen on. And I will return. Take this time to get snacks, beverages, whatever y'all need to do. Take care of yourselves. And I shall be back. Enjoy the frogs. of y'all are still here. Oh, yeah. I know I was gone for a while. Failed? What do you mean it failed? I went through all that and it failed? You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. I don't know what the issue would be. Wait, oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. I know I was gone for a hot minute. Oof. Oh, Stone Cold. Stone Cold came in here. Once again, I don't know who's all still in here, but... Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let's see. Do. We're gonna turn on some music. Again. Nope. I will gladly just open my music app again. An ad came up and I'm not about that right now. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna do this right now. It's taking way too long, and I'm not gonna wait to see if it's going to just mess up again. Okay, I'm going to go File. We're going to go New. We're just going to say OK. But turn off the back of it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we are going to we're just going to make some simple buttons. So we're going to take our rectangular tool. We want it to fill. We want to fill it. I do not want that color. Let's see if we can get a little bit more appealing color going on here. Okay, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna make another layer. We're gonna make the buttons a little different. I can't remember if like all the buttons were on a different layer. Give me a second. Oh, I don't. Yeah. It's whatever. We're not working on it being perfect. And then we're just gonna put a little bit different color on each one, just so we can differentiate our buttons. Undefined, this is what it sounds like. Okay, and then we're gonna do file. Save as. We don't want it to go there. We want to go in here. We want to go here. And then we're going to go into pictures. And I'm going to put MB for menu background. Save. Oh, crud. I saved it wrong. Okay. Oh, where's my thing? Is it... Wait, what? There it is. Export. I am so blind. I'm going to go to export. We're going to go PNG. Here we are. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put MM. Save. And I'm just going to leave it. Hit OK. OK. Then we're going to turn that off, turn the buttons on. I think all the buttons are separated. Oh, shoot. And then we're going to cut and paste. And then we're going to go down one. We're going to move this over here. Going to hit cut and paste. Okay. Then we're going to go File. We're going to export. Come here. PNG. And we're going to call it main menu B1. Oh. 1. I need to put my keyboard in my lap. Save. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to turn that off. Move that down. File. Export. PNG. And you always want to export as a PNG because the PNG just registers that the background is transparent. So you want to make sure that this background layer is off. I'm doing this very simply because not only is it a test, but I'm also showing that if you are not an artist, I'm showing you how easy it is to make buttons. Okay, now we're going to make sure that this works. So we're going to... Okay, it's not that. Okay, not opening that. I've been running high when you're screaming my name. Alright. Okay, now we're going to go here. And we're going to go up to... Is it the menu? It's the menu. And then we're going to double click this. Not double click. Not double click. We're going to right click, hit edit. Wait. Cancel. It's not that one. This one. We're going to take this one. And we're going to edit it. I want to keep that, but we want to change the picture image. Wait, is that it? There they are. And we're going to start with this one, because the background. We're going to hit OK. Then we're going to take this one, going to hit edit. We're going to put 1. Gonna hit OK. Then we're gonna edit this one. Grab it. We're gonna put 2. We're gonna hit OK. And then we're gonna hit edit. Then we're gonna put 3. We're gonna hit OK. We're gonna hit OK again. We're gonna hit apply. We're gonna hit OK again. And now we're gonna test it. Hit new game. Okay, see there's no menu up there. Now we're gonna hit X. Okay, that okay. First of all, our links are not working. So we're gonna open this. So something is going wrong somewhere. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna try it again. I might be doing the wrong thing, but either way, that blinking is gonna have to be fixed. But I'm gonna test it. Okay, so we're gonna hit X. Okay, well something's happening, but it's not going to the next one. Okay. The button works. But it's not working for all of the buttons. Okay, this is the one that decides the left and right. So right and 0. Oh. Edit. Hold on. Cancel. No, that should be 2. Okay. Hold on. I think I jacked it up. Okay, put that as 3. Edit. 3. Okay. Now we're gonna scroll and we're gonna take this. Gonna hit edit. Gonna make it 4. So what this is doing is it's indicating what picture we want it to do that with, which is probably why it was blinking incessantly, is because all of these were indicating that one. Alright, let's try it again. And that's probably why it stopped blinking, is because it went to the other images, but we couldn't tell it went to the other images because it wasn't blinking on those images. We have success. Unexpected token. Oh, okay. So it must be here. Edit. So this is just a parentheses. I had like a fancy one in there because I couldn't see it. Apply. Okay. not you. If I could stop clicking the wrong thing, that would be fantastic. Tired of feeling all around me animosity. Cancel, not that. Wait. I'm only gonna do this on this one because I want to see what it does. Actually, I should probably do it on at least 2. Get over here. Edit. Apply. What you don't want to, you want to turn off the wait thing. You apparently don't have to turn it off for all of them, but scene manager not defined. I misspelled it. We'll get there eventually. Okay, let's try that again. Clocked in. Nice to be run and a song to be sung. I find out and then. Okay, there it is. Okay. Well, now what? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Edit. I feel in this room. We got knocked up. It's become the solid same as tiny blue marble. It's rolling away. Become it so insane. Ooh, ooh. Oi. Okay. What is happening? What? Okay. actually exited out of that too soon. Okay, options. Input configuration. Okay. Left. Okay. I am flesh and I am bone, our rising ting like glitter and gold. Okay, enter. Oh. Right. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go new game. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally okay. I'm gonna see if maybe it's... I don't have my plugin command on. I want this to trigger parallel. Apply. Okay. Yes. Go. 4. I ain't coming down. No, I ain't coming down. Well, my control keys are busted. And I don't know why it's broken. Why is it broken? There's... Okay. I'm gonna edit this. Because when I fixed this, that's when it went wonky on me. Good feeling, get that, get that feeling. You know I get that good feeling. No, I get that. get that good, good feeling. Okay. I'm gonna turn this to action button. So now that should not trigger. Oh, thank God. Okay. Well... What do you mean? Parallel. Apply. Okay. There must be something that I'm missing. There must be something that I'm missing. It's becoming so insane. Okay. I don't want to open the tutorial again. Gonna have to give me a minute. I gotta reopen the tutorial because apparently I did something wrong. Because when they showed the example, they showed them moving the characters around the screen and it was fine. But like, I'm trying to replicate it and suddenly none of my stuff will move. And it was made of stone. To my come on and lay your bones closer as you know. There's no more to lay you and me. Okay. We did that alright. Yeah. Alright, this is our first command event. Set the trigger to parallel. Parallel. And here, make a conditional branch. Okay, and that additional branch. Okay, so those are the keybinds, which we did. Make sure it's being triggered, yeah. Okay, we did that. And one is on, yeah. There's that. That's that branch. Can we do the other? Did it off? Okay. Operational picture menu. Yep, yep. And then we already had that. Enable menu on. Okay, they had... How'd they have that button set? That it's set to walking. Same as character, but they had action button turned on. Okay. My very first date. Country. Everybody goes rock. Oh, the dance floor. Where the music stops. Okay. But then the menu button's there. We don't want that. So you have to hit this. Wait, what? Okay. So yeah, that doesn't work. Alright, let's see what else they have for me here. This menu's on. Now we can open and close it. Let's actually make it work. Since your users are aligned horizontally. Okay, this is the controller portion. Muffin, you know the kitchen's closed. Create a conditional branch with the right keybind and set it to is being triggered. Okay. To be the story of my life, it seems like it's turning out for me. There's always something that ends up happening. I found my car, but I can't find my keys. Button is going to have a number. Since we have 3 buttons, our limit is 0 to 2. Now do the same for the left, which is what I did, and subtract 1. And music stops to play. Hey, that's the story of my life. Had a good plan, but it didn't go right. Oh no, I'm overdrawn. My account and the money's all gone. Why me? I don't know what to think. That boat and the boat sinks. Seems to be the story of my life. Also, make sure y'all are staying hydrated. I got a bunch of water next to me. Okay. we do additional branch for that variable with a non-equal sign. Because our UI limit is 2, the program will have to check if the variable is beyond 2 before adding another constant. Okay. Do the same with the left key, but make it 0 since that's our lowest. Okay. So we've done that. Alright, cool. So now we can go to interaction. Make a conditional branch with an else. Conditional branch with an else. Remember the labels. Let's start with the items button, which is 0. And there is the 0. In the first branch, tint the picture that you gave to that button, just darkening it. And in the else branch, just tint it back to normal. Okay. Yeah, and we have the weighting off. And then OK is being triggered. We got the OK is being triggered. Okay. Okay. Edit. I think they're both that. I can't really tell. I think this is what they are. Once again, I wish if they had, like, text stuff like that, they would put it in the description. Instead of me having to trust my stinking eyes. Because I'm flipping blind. Okay. Now repeat with the variable conditions with the other buttons. Sometimes the engine will already have its own script call thing, such as the save. So we have like open save screen, return to title screen. This is to open our items. Finally make another common event, and this will be our activation. This so much lately. Was the last time you clocked in? A race to be won and a song to be sung. Now I'm wearing thin. I'm just making sure it matches up. Make it go down in this room. Boom. It's becoming so insane. This tiny blue marble is rolling away. Got the temperature lately. But that's about to break. And then there it is. Okay, it should be menu. Wait, what's that first one? So that's enable menu switch. Then what's on this last one? Okay, then I did mess up the switch? What's on this one? It's the menu one. So this is not... Okay. So then I'm guessing this one should probably be menu 1? Is that what I messed up on? They just put the auto run, the controller and menu interaction, apply, okay. Alright, let's see if that's what I did wrong. Oh, okay. And I messed something up. Okay, we want this to be parallel. Same as character, and we want to run parallel. Apply. You know what? I think I'm actually going to put this above characters. Okay. Alright, let's see. Please work. Please, please, please. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. So that's what it was. I had the wrong trigger on. And that's what makes this process so tedious. I'm not gonna say annoying or irritating. It can be, like, discouraging and stuff. Absolutely, it can be discouraging. And if you feel too discouraged, might be time to take a break, step back. Try again another time. Okay. This is a pain. This is an absolute pain. I wish it wasn't. I wish I had like a what you see is what you get editor type scenario. Where I could actually like, just put in the pictures and, like, oh, this, what do you want this button to look like? What do you want that button to look like? What do you want the background to look like? You just put the picture in there and voila, away you go. But no, we have to do the variables and triggers and things because I do not have the funds to buy a plugin. What you doing? Who you think that you're confusing? I'd be like, ooh, it's amusing. Don't know how I think we're in illusion. You got that right, Voidy. You know what? I just thought of something. Because I was thinking, oh, I want to be able to make a plugin and or something like that, or where you can just plug it into the system. You know how I do it? Just make the project file available for people. Like, I could make a new project. So, like, for everything that I want to do, just make a new project for it. Get it all set up. And just however people can download the project. And voila, bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Have a pre-set up thing for them to use. And then have a tutorial on how it works. Okay. Don't know who you think that you're confusing. Yes. Yes, I have. I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that I have tried. They all cost money. His hair is combed and he wears a suit and tie. Nice, polite, surprise, and nails so bright. To do what I want to do, like editing the menus, you have to pay for that. Because a lot of the things already have like project files like that, like the ARPG DLC plugin set, whatever you want to call it. That comes with its own base file, and that's what I'm working off of right now. Is the base file for the ARPG plugin. But other than what's... Because some of these things are already here. you got a lot of templates and stuff already. But there's nothing for menus. It's just to make the ARPG setup. I mean, hey, I'm not against it. Like, if someone wants to look it up, you know, and see if there's something available for MZ, because, like, I've spent so much time trying to find stuff, trying to find tutorials for things, trying to find free resources, trying to find all of the things. I spent so much time doing it. And don't get me wrong, I have learned a lot of things from doing that. I really have. I've learned a lot. But it is exhausting. It is tiring. When all you've done is look up stuff. Like, trial and error is tedious and it wears you out. So, so there's nothing like that already available, and if there is, I haven't found it. I guess that's the better response to it. I've looked, but I haven't found anything. Not saying it's not out there, it might be. But I haven't found it. So, I might have to just do it myself. Which, you know, isn't a bad thing, but it's something that I'll just be putting in place for other people. Which, you know, is fine. I'm happy to help other people. I really am. Because this stuff is a lot. This is a lot. Even though, like, this is a relatively easy program to use. And don't get me wrong, if I did not want, like, if I didn't care about all the bells and whistles and stuff, like, getting the menu, I say bells and whistles, but, like, getting the menus the way that I want them to look, and getting everything, like the UI set up the way that I want it very specific. If I just wanted to get a game out there, I could have a game out there already. I could already have a game available for people. But excuse me. But I want to be fine-tuned. If I didn't care about it being fine-tuned, it wouldn't matter. But I do care. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna bring up the art program again. Ow. Okay, I have to think for a second. Okay, this time. Excuse me, goodness. Come on. Okay. What I need is... Go back over this way. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go File. I'm gonna go Open. We're gonna go Image. We're gonna go System. I'm gonna grab the Game Over screen, so we know the Game Over screen fits the entire screen. We know that's an entire screen image. So we're going to do duplicate. Turn that off. Duplicate? No, we didn't want a duplicate. Do new layer. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, not that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fill this in. What color do we want? Maybe just black. We're gonna do black. We're gonna make that semi-transparent. We're gonna do a new layer. And now we're gonna do some buttons. And I'm just gonna put a layer of buttons along the top here. I'm not trying to make them perfect. I just want to make sure of what I'm doing. Ah, shoot. Okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Okay. So, in case anyone's wondering what I did, I put them all in the same layer. And that's not what we want. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do cut paste. Go back to the other layer. Move it over. Cut paste. Cut paste. Don't you know I could do this dance all night? Cut paste. Then last one. Cut paste. I really like the way you move it. Okay. Not that one. Now you might argue, one could argue that I could have just made all the buttons a different color, but than black. But if I want to do things the hard way, well then gosh darn it, let me do it the hard way. Have you looked at that stopwatch lately? Was the last time you clocked it? Was a race to be won and a song to be sung, a line wearing thin. Let's turn this around. Go down. The temperature lately. Big color shifting buttons. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna hit File. We're gonna save it. I'm gonna put custom menu. Save. You dumb thing! Save as. The export should. It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't save your exporting. Your exporting settings. Shouldn't save your exporting settings. Okay. We're gonna turn off the buttons. And then we're gonna hit File, Export, PNG. Save. File, Export, PNG, button 1, Control C, okay, File, Export, PNG, B, save, okay. Myself, find happy endings, not being too scared to ask for help, live knowing the darkness still exists and sometimes wins. do I live? Everything is getting better. Still I wonder if I'll ever be the same. The hell I've conquered. There's a monster hiding deep inside my brain. Stop myself from looking back and staring at the hourglass and wait for the end. Everything is getting better. Still I wonder if I'll ever be okay. G-V-5. I know there's ways you can adjust the button like in the program, but like this is easier. Party, but I'm too late. Head up on my very first date. Listen to country, but everybody goes rock. Get to the dance floor, you know the music stops. Doesn't matter what I throw, seem to win. So here I go again. Okay. Plan, but it didn't go right. Oh no, I'm overdrawn. Counting the money's all gone. Why me? I don't know what to think. Floating the whole boat sinks seems to be the story of my life. Now, this is where I'm gonna have a hard time. When I walk away, someone else always wins. Calls me when I forgot my phone. When I'm starving, know the kitchen's closed. Okay, I'm gonna put this to 50. Here I go again. Okay, this isn't gonna be the main menu. This is I wanna do, oh wait, hold on. When it seems like it's working out for me, always something that ends up happening. I found my car, but I can't find my keys. I'm gonna put this as core menu. Party, I'm too late. And then music stops to play. Okay. So the menu and the triggers, okay, cool. So this is all staying the same. What I need is some of these triggers. Okay, so this is the item. This will take me to the item menu. But I have to figure out, I write all my schoolwork with my pen tablet. I have 5 buttons I use. Basically, don't touch my keyboard. Hey, you do what you need to do. I'm gonna unplug this now. I think it's charged enough. Okay. Also, how's the audio coming through? Is the audio coming through okay? Wonder where that item scene is. Okay. I just want to look at something. Okay, well. That's not helpful now, is it? Okay, that doesn't do anything. No! No, 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 no! No! No, 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 no! Why are you doing that? You were working just fine a few seconds ago. Can you hear me again, Voidy? My internet just decided to cut out on me. I wonder where this call is. Scene manager. I know my stupid thing disconnected. Should be interesting if anyone is able to come back. I got something on my mind. The words, they won't do it justice. At the tip of my tongue, great train of emotions in my lungs. Got to get it out before it's all gone. Now from now on. they won't do it justice. And I'll turn up the mic for words, no they won't do it justice. I kick, read my mind, I with Shakespeare to read my lines. Paul. What the heck? Really, OBS? Learned. My internet's not coming back on either. Gosh darn it. Well, it looks like we're getting off of here. My internet just decided to absolutely clock out on me. Well, thank y'all for joining. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. Ow! My knees. Ugh. I have the knees of a 70-year-old. 70-year-old, 90-year-old. Alright, thank y'all for joining. Really greatly appreciate it. I'm going to continue working on this. Yeah, my internet just clocked out on me. So, that's nice. But yeah. Let me see. My internet might not even stay clocked in long enough. Yeah. Oh, there's... Yeah, if it wasn't for my internet going out, I probably would just keep hanging out with y'all. But my internet won't stay on. I know it's gotta be the bad weather. The weather's been really bad. There's gonna be a storm that's gonna be rolling in, so... I'll probably switch over to Discord. So y'all are welcome to hang out over there. Because I do still want to hang out. I'll probably make some soup or something. Because I do need to make some food. All I had was cereal, so I do need to make some stuff. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and end stream. We're not going to raid. We're just going to end stream, and I'll head over to the Discord and hang out in there. And we'll keep working on this. We'll get it figured out. And then once I get it figured out, I will then share that with the rest of you. Because it's rough out here, man! And then you have incomplete tutorials and tutorials that take for granted that you know stuff, and it's hard. But it's okay. We'll figure it out together. Alright, stay safe, stay awesome, everyone. And for those of you that are on the Discord, I will see all of you